Hello. Hello, it's been a while since I've last uploaded a video. I checked, it's been 6 months. Sorry for the infrequent upload schedules. I always am, but too much stuff happened around that time to make a video during that time. I'm not going to go over it, but a lot of stuff changed. And yeah, I just did not have time to push out a video. But I'm going to do something quite different today. This manga over here is not the focus of today's video. Instead, I'm going to talk about another hobby of mine, since it's Sebastian Talks stuff and not Sebastian Talks manga anymore. I'm going to talk about gaming stuff. I'm going to talk about my 4 favorite handhelds to use, because I've been in love with these handhelds, this combination of handhelds more specifically, for a little bit now. So let's dive into it. Alright, I have them all in this little pile here. So yeah, I'm going to go through them. Oh, anyways, just pretend you didn't see them. Just put them over here. But the first one is the new Nintendo 3DS XL, or LL, as this is a Japanese model. But yeah, this is the most recent of the handhelds. I've had a Nintendo 2DS for a long time. It's fine, but I wanted an upgrade. And so I got this. This is a really nice model. So what do I use the new 3DS XL for? I'm just going to call it the XL instead of the LL because I want to. But anyways, I use this to play 3DS and DS games, obviously, because they're best on original hardware. Because it's hard to replicate these dual screen action with an emulator. There are good emulators, but you just can't beat this original format for several reasons. It's addicting to close these. Anyways, what was I? Oh, right. What do I play on here? I also play GBA games. GBA games you can emulate pretty much anywhere, but they run natively here because it also runs DS games natively. It can also run GBA games natively too, but since there's no GBA cartridge slot, you can't just shove a GBA game in here. It's by ROMs. Ha! There's also a virtual console for NES, the Game Boy, and Game Boy Color, and for new models Super Nintendo games. Also Game Gear and TurboGrafx, but that was Japan only. I don't really play those two. I play virtual console. I mostly play SNES games. I tinker with the other 3, but I don't really play them as much. So this is pretty much my Nintendo handheld and anything before the 64 machine. The resolution is a little, I mean, it works for 3DS games, but it does look a little muddy for anything else. Regardless, it's just convenient to have like a ton of platforms in this compact, not very compact actually, handheld machine. So yeah, it is actually the 3DS's rival from back in the day, the last bastion of handheld gaming before the Switch, which you will see soon. The PlayStation Vita. Vita means life. Too bad Sony walked back on that and just left this thing to die. Regardless of how Sony treated the PS Vita, it is quite the machine, and yeah. Not only can you play PS Vita games the best way, because Vita 3K is very experimental. You can also natively play PSP and PS1 games on here, but you can't put a UMD on here. Again, it's by ROM, or more so it's by ISOs, since that's what the PSP uses. Same with PS1, you have to use eBoots to play them on here, but that was the case with the PSP as well, so Not really something to comment on, but I just wanted to anyways because it's my video. I can do what I want. Okay? Okay. Anyways, the PS Vita is a portable PlayStation machine. If the new 3DS XL is my way of experiencing handheld Nintendo and the earliest Nintendo consoles on one handheld, it's the same with the PS Vita, but for Sony stuff. So yeah, both PSP and PS Vita and PS1. Not all PS1 games are going to work well. A huge majority will, but some... but all the a huge majority of PSP games work as well. Again, the games that can't work are slightly minuscule. So, but all PS Vita games are going to work because it's a PS Vita. Of course all the games are going to work on here. But yeah, there's also a ton of impressive homebrew ports on this thing. Like, a ton of Rockstar games from the PS2 era. Sonic Mania has a PS Vita port, and that's same with the 3DS, but still, that's kind of neat. There's more, but then the whole video would just be this and small sections on the other ones, so check out the PS Vita. It is underrated, and I just realized if I angle it correctly, you can see my phone recording this video. Let's just move on. Oh, I forgot to mention both the new 3DS and PS Vita are obviously modded, so you can't have those without them being modded nowadays unless you like buying expensive, overpriced games. Anyways, the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. I'm probably not going to angle it that much anymore, but anyways, the Nintendo Switch was big. Nowadays, it's outdated. It's not really that comfortable. I mean, I can hold it fine, but still, it's aged a little bit, but I have so many memories with this thing because I was kind of burnt out by the Wii U when this came out. I think we were all burnt out by the Wii U. Today, it's pretty good, but back then, I was just like, please just reveal the next console. There's nothing on the Wii U anymore. I was young back then. And I was lonely on the Wii U. So give me a break. But yeah, the Switch was like, it was great. Nowadays, like I said, it's aged, but this is my way of playing the most modern Nintendo exclusives. So, and it's great for multiplayer. So, well, yes, it is dated, and there has been a new contender for my favorite handheld of all time. This will probably be, I don't know, maybe third or fourth now, but it was #1 for a long time. But there's one more that I need to talk about. But yeah, there's nothing really to talk about here since my Switch isn't modded is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I don't have the online subscription anymore, so I can't say, oh, I play all the online games here, because I have other devices for those. Okay, two, but still. So, yeah, this is just pretty much for Switch games, because I don't like emulating Switch games. It just feels, I don't know, like, sure, it probably runs better, but I have a Switch. I can just play the games there. Anyways, let's move on to the final handheld that I use pretty frequently. And here we are at the final one, my favorite handheld of all time. It is, I'm not even going to make a joke, because this doesn't deserve a joke opening. It is the Steam Deck OLED. The Steam Deck OLED. What can I even say? Like, so many people have sung their praises for this thing, or negatives if you're crazy. But what more can I say? It plays your Steam games on the go, which is already a big selling point because, well, either you're too tired to play on a PC, or you don't have a PC like me. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, back to the topic. Not only can it play Steam games on the go, well, a huge majority, but even then, most of the ones that don't work are multiplayer with anti-cheat. So, but it's also an emulation beast. It can emulate pretty much everything up to the Wii U. People say PS3, but it can also emulate up to Wii U. Oh, and Switch and some other stuff, but still, it can emulate, pardon my language, a shit ton of stuff. This is pretty much my Steam machine, my, okay, not the Steam machine, my PC game playing device, since this is the only device I can play them on. I have a MacBook Pro. Yeah, I know. It can play some games, but that's like a really tiny amount. So, most of the Steam games I play on the Steam Deck. Well, all of them, but because I don't play them, I use that for work, not games. Anyways, I also emulate anything that isn't covered by these two. Oh, sorry. These two I emulate on here. So that'd be Dreamcast, N64, GameCube, Wii, PS2, PS3, Wii U, you name it. Oh wait, I just named all the stuff I emulate on here. Some Xbox and Xbox 360 games, but those are yeah, prepare for a lot of trouble trying to get Xbox and Xbox. More so 360. Xbox ran fine. Tiny bit of slowdown, but still playable for me at least. Xbox 360, yeah. You're going to need a lot of work to get them running on here, or just infect this with Windows. So, I don't know even why I did that hell tilt. I can't speak today. Or record a video, apparently. But yeah, the Steam Deck, OLED. Get it. I have nothing else to say. Let's just cut to the outro. So yeah, those are the 4 handhelds I routinely use the most. I have some more. I have like a DSi XL, a Game Boy Advance, and a PSP, but... Oh, and the 2DS I mentioned. But I don't really... Oh, and a Switch Lite. I don't really use those as much. Because again, I can't speak today. I can never speak any day. Let's be fair. The new 3DS XL, the PS Vita, the Switch, and the Steam Deck OLED are what I use the most. And yeah. Those are my grand 4 handhelds. This video might have been a little bit of a mess, but this is actually how I act in real life, so, well, around my friends, so I want to try something a little different, something a little true to my actual self, even more so than my other videos. So if this was a mess, I'm sorry, but if you're one of my friends, you'd get it. But yeah, this was a crazy video to make. I'm glad to be on here. I'm going to try to upload a bit more frequently, but I don't really film that much, if I'm being honest. I don't even know how I got consistent uploads a few years ago. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, I'm Sebastian Talk Stuff, and I will see you in the next video whenever the hell it comes out. Goodbye.